Hello, I'm Finlay, you're watching COP TV, and today we are in Govan. We are going to be meeting Little Amal and Storm, who is right behind me. So what are Little Amal and Storm doing at COP26?
Little Amal has come from Syria. She's a refugee. Storm, she is a spirit of the sea, and she's very angry, obviously, at what we've been doing to the world. Probably sad rather than angry.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Little Amal's story and what her message is?
She has come as a refugee from Syria, and she's been all over Europe. She's basically telling us about colonialism. She's telling us about the dangers for the global south in terms of climate change, and she represents that voice of the ethnic peoples, of the indigenous peoples of the global south, because there's a huge divide in terms of social justice around climate change. And she represents that voice. The two puppets are walking. Storm's going to walk along Govan Road. She's going to meet some of the children from Riverside Primary School. She's going to meet the choir. She's going to meet an opera singer. She's going to end up at Govan Graving Docks, where there's a massive sculpture by Still Moving that spells out the words "No New Worlds," warning us that there are no new worlds. There's nowhere else to explore. This is the only world we have, and we need to look after it. All the people of Govan will be out, so that's the best way to be involved. I think activism is very, very powerful, and the activist voice needs to be heard. And when that is done in a creative way, which is quirky, it's humorous, it works in a sort of subliminal way, and messages, very powerful, multi-layered messages can be conveyed in a creative way through arts and puppetry and song and dance in a way that combative activism doesn't achieve.
Very important that local schools and obviously the parents and families get involved, because a lot of COP's been for academics, professionals, visitors.
I think it's really important. I mean, it's a combination of things. It's an opportunity to use music and creativity to kind of highlight the importance of kind of addressing climate change, and it puts a whole lot of fun into it as well, and it showcases the great artistic talent that's in the city.
How important is that optimism in the overall fight against climate change?
I mean, it's completely essential. I struggle to have a lot of optimism with the scale of the struggle which we need to go through to ensure that we avoid what's basically a catastrophe, especially for people in the global south who are least responsible for making it happen. So I'm really glad that there are people here who can drive that optimism and spread it around in such a great way.